See, now everybody's changed. Lace is.
Hey guys, I'm going to see how tall they are, and if we need to lower this, I'm going to lower it. Since it's mine, I figure I can do that.
So we chose this location.
We all kind of did.
Oh no, really?
It's too late now. It is what it is.
Hey, what time is it?
They're walking out. It's too late. Yeah, this is why you get paid the big bucks.
Oh really? I don't think so.
Mosquitoes here, man.
I know. The first thing he said was, "Did you bring the bug spray?"
Mosquitoes? You guys got mosquitoes?
I could deal with mosquitoes.
Long pants. Long pants.
If I'll stay here, because when I see them, I may drop it to here. Because I think
that long?
Well, if they have a kid with them, I don't know. Yeah, maybe not. I mean,
She must be like.
I'm assuming she's here, so
Yeah.
we could just lower it now if you want.
I'm gonna just lean. Why?
So I want to make sure I get a clean shot. That's all.
Oh, but you were. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I mean, I can move the whole thing back this way, if that helps.
I think that would be better. Might help a little bit. Pull out some slack on that News 12.
She does have a different method, but they just refer to them as female because they may not know.
I mean, we could shift all the mics right over there. Maybe in shade.
So what are all those people going to do?
It doesn't. It looks fine.
to check in. The couple's gonna be standing here. I know the sun is here now. Are we gonna have to move this?
Well, if they're coming out in 5
Yeah.
minutes, it's too late. So
Okay.
it is what it is.
All right. Does that work with everybody?
It'll work out. Right. Right. Yeah, I know.
They're not looking at it. What's that? At least they're not looking at it.
Yeah, it's just, I'm wondering if maybe the pop
Can you take a step like here so we can get them walking?
Yeah, when they're gonna come.
Here's the thing. If you move it down,
Yeah.
you're creating.
Yeah, I know. I think it's okay.
They're not looking at this anymore.
Okay, I think it's okay. All right. We're going to start in, give us 2 minutes. Do folks want a shot of them arriving? Is that helpful? Okay, so let me just make sure that. Do you need to come off your podiums or are you good where you are? We'll just be from right here.
Yeah, I'll just.
That's fine. Just if everybody can make sure we're just respectful because they're, like, we don't want to crush on them.
Yeah, yeah. Tell them to walk slow.
This way.
Concepción.
Yeah.
I'll get what I can.
They're going to come now. I'm going to get out of your shot.
No estoy.
Si alguien quiere buscar la sombra, está bien. Ok. Ya. Perla, siempre ustedes enfrente, ¿verdad? Y los demás vamos a tratar de no matar las otras matas. ¿Está bien? Ok. De hecho, si quieren pasar por acá, cuidado porque está un poco fija. Ya, it's rosewood. Ok. Si quieren tomar un paso para atrás para no cerrar mucho en la sombra. Mire, señora Concepción, tome un paso para acá. You should be in the middle. If you're good. Vamos a ver. Ahí ustedes más. Mire, véngase para acá. ¿Sí? ¿Hay alguien más que quería venir? ¿No? You're good. Okay. ¿Estamos bien? Good decision. Okay. Are all you guys ready? Yeah. Cool. Thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Daniel Altschuler. I'm the Director of Civic Engagement and Research at Make the Road New York. Thank you guys for coming. Today is an emotional return of the Silva family to the rest of their family and to their community here in New York. Today I'm just going to go over the run of show as well as some facts of the case and how we're just going to run the event today. So you are going to hear today first from Yatsiri Tovar from Make the Road New York, who will introduce members of the family. We will hear from Perla Silva, you will hear from Concepcion Silva, and you will hear potentially a few words from Margarito Silva as well. We would just ask folks from the press to be respectful. Obviously, it's been an emotional and trying week for the family. You will hear briefly from each member of the family. We will, for those who are speaking directly in Spanish, we'll have interpretation that'll be consecutive into English, and at the end we will have some questions. We will not be talking about facts of the legal case, so if there are questions about how things will proceed, we can try and answer a little bit at the end, but that's not what this event is about. We will quickly just review for folks in the press what the facts of the case are, so everybody has that information from the outset. On July 4th, of 2018, the Silvas went to Fort Drum Military Base to visit their pregnant daughter and enlisted son-in-law. Present that day were Concepcion and Margarito, Perla, their daughter, Perla's brother-in-law, and Perla's best friend. When they arrived, they were asked to present identification. They presented the same type of identification that they presented successfully at various other military bases where their family was stationed before. This time, instead of accepting that same form of identification, military personnel asked for a second form of identification. When they showed that, the military personnel called Customs and Border Protection, who, when they arrived, arrested Concepcion and Margarito and took them to Buffalo Federal Detention Center in Batavia, where they remained until July 23rd. They were released on bond. The bond for each person was $10,000, a total of $20,000 that the family, with support from the community, was able to raise. By ICE's own admission, Concepcion and Margarito have no prior criminal record, nor do they have any prior interactions with ICE. Both of them have serious medical conditions, and understandably the family was very concerned for their well-being during the past several weeks. The role of Make the Road New York has been to provide direct support to the family and helping to coordinate during this difficult time. Other fact: Concepcion Barrios is 48 years old. Margarito Silva is 59 years old. They've both been in New York for more than 20 years, and they reside in Brooklyn. Their children, two of whom are here today, are Perla. Perla's daughter is also here today. Eduardo, who's also here today, and Mercedes. Perla is 26 years old. Eduardo is 25. Are you 25 or 26 now? 25. Okay, he just had a birthday. Eduardo is 25, and Mercedes is 31. So we're now going to begin. Yatsiri Tovar from Make the Road New York will say a few words and introduce Perla.
Hello everyone, my name is Yatsiri Tovar. I'm with Make the Road New York. And as an immigrant myself, I cannot begin to think what Perla must have felt, what Concepcion and Margarito would have felt while being detained upstate for a total of 19 days. I'm a DACA recipient myself. I know what it feels like to have that fear of being separated from your family, and it's a fear that I don't wish upon anyone. And I want to just congratulate Perla on her bravery, being outspoken to her family. Thank you to all the community members who donated, who share their story, and all the presses here that has been covering the story and making sure that Concepcion and Margarito are able to return and be with their family, with their grandchildren, with their children. And now I would like to introduce Perla Silva, who will give a few words.
Thank you. Can I stay right there?
First of all, thank you everyone who took their time and interest to come out here today. I want to thank everybody, our family, friends, everybody who came. Most importantly, the whole community, everyone that was able to reach out to us. And this was a perfect example of the Brooklyn community, the Hispanic community coming together, and we were all able to actually bring my parents finally back home in Brooklyn. It's not over. It's not over, but we're a little more calm. They're able to now seek the help that they needed. Our whole family's just speechless how everybody really got together and made this possible. But as some may know, they just got home Tuesday 4 a.m. Yesterday, to me, that was very brave of them. Yesterday, they chose to stand up and join Make the Road on a protest to stand for the families, for every single child and parents that are going through the same thing that they went through. They were in the same situation, separated from their grandkids, from their children, in cages, and they went through that. And they took the courage. They woke up at 5 o'clock. I thought they weren't going to come. And they said, yes, we're coming. The community was there for them. They came out for the community. And they were screaming. They were nervous. It was great. And then something happened that never happened to my dad. In the 20-something years that he's been in this country, he shook. He stood still. I mean, we told him ahead of time, yes, there was going to be police officers, but he's never had an issue with anybody, with the law, nothing. And he saw the police officers, and we were all the way in the back. He backed up, and he was shook. I'm like, you're okay? Daniel was there, making sure, is he okay? I never seen him like that. And he said, no, it's just, I see the cops, and he's different. He's different. And yeah, fortunately, he's home with us right now, but it's not the same. My brother and I, same. We've never, sorry. We're from Brooklyn. I don't care what anybody says. We're from Brooklyn, and we've never had a fear or a thought of anything happening to anyone in my family, anyone. But what happened to me and my parents on 4th of July, I was there. I know what happened. I know how they treated us, what they said to me, and that's never happened to me before. I was happy. I'm thinking I'm protected. I myself we thought we were protected by DACA. And 4th of July, that was the first time I felt the fear. What was said to me, I never felt like that before. The words that were said to me and him knowing my daughter was in the car, literally that I myself could have been arrested. And now he's giving me fear of me being deported. What did I do? What did I do? This is all she has. Them two, her uncle, and my sister. This is all she has. I still can't believe what happened to us that day. For what? And my father he can't make sentences. He can't make words of anything, but he just keeps saying the same thing. Thank you to everyone. He thanks us. He thanks the community, reporters, news. Yes, because he was then later able to see himself on TV while he was in prison. He saw himself and he had hope. It took a while, and he finally had some hope. I have hope. I still have hope. Me, my brothers, my siblings, and I, have lots of hope, and I'm not gonna stop, because I'm going to say exactly everything that happened, and I'm gonna keep fighting because my daughter and I need my parents here. I don't know what's gonna happen to us two if anything happens to my parents. I really don't.
Hang on one second, just one second. Do you want to take a minute, or do you want to speak now? Okay, we will continue. Bella will speak in Spanish. Just give her a minute, and we'll come back to her. ¿Se siente bien? Okay. The next speaker is going to be Concepcion Silva. Yatsiri will interpret. Do you want to come to the shade? You okay there? Okay?
Me? Yeah.
You okay? Okay.
Thank you.
Adelante.
Buenas tardes a todos. Muchas gracias por tomarse el tiempo para estar aquí, para sacar a luz nuestro caso. Se los agradezco de antemano.
Hi, thank you everyone for coming. Thank you for your support, and thank you for elevating our story.
Antes de todo quiero decirles que no me siento bien. No va a volver a ser la misma mi vida, porque esta experiencia que tuve fue muy fuerte para nosotros.
I just want to tell you that I don't feel very good, that this experience that happened to us has changed us, and things are not going to be the same anymore.
Especialmente porque tengo muchos años en este país y este país me ha dado mucho, y agradezco a todos, agradezco al país que me ha dado muchas oportunidades, pero
We have been here for a really long time. This country has given me so much. I'm thankful for everything that this country has given me,
pero lo que me pasó hoy, en estos días, fue algo muy fuerte, que creo yo que no lo voy a poder superar en mucho tiempo.
But what happened to us is something that happened that was very tragic to us, and it's something that I don't think I'll ever be able to forget or get over in a really long time.
Porque fue muchos días de estar alejados de mi familia principalmente. Pasé el primer año que en un día de cumpleaños de mi hijo no pude estar con él, y toda esta injusticia.
It was the first time, the first year ever, that I was not able to be near my son when he celebrated his birthday.
Por eso les pido a todos ustedes que tomen en cuenta eso, que nosotros no tenemos ningún récord, somos personas queridas por mucha gente, porque no nada más todas las personas que nos apoyan ahorita, sino hay mucha comunidad, y no sé, no me siento bien.
I just want you to, want everybody to know that we're humans, we're people, that we didn't have any previous criminal record, that we're loved by this community, not only everybody standing here, but we have a whole community behind us, and I'm sorry, but I don't feel well.
The next speaker will be Margarito Silva. He's just going to say a few words. And Yatsiri, are you able to interpret as well?
Muy buenas tardes. Quiero darle las gracias a Dios, a toda la comunidad neoyorquina que se han puesto a nuestras órdenes. De veras le agradezco demasiado.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. I want to thank God. I want to thank this community who has backed us up and supported us.
no piensen que soy grosero, pero la verdad no me siento bien. Será más adelante que yo le dé más detalles y la verdad se los agradezco mucho y a la comunidad, a la iglesia donde venimos, toda la gente que nos conoce, muchas gracias y no me siento bien, la verdad. Muchas gracias.
Please don't think I don't want to talk, but I don't feel well. I just want to thank everybody here. I want to thank my church, but I really don't feel well to keep on talking.
So Pela will now speak in Spanish to make sure that the Spanish outlets are able to get it in. Go ahead.
Thank you. Disculpe, ay, se me olvidó decirlo en español. Primero que nada, sí, muchas gracias. Toda la familia Silva le da muchas gracias a todos, a toda la comunidad que desde el principio nos apoyó, los que están aquí hoy. Estamos muy agradecidos y que sí pudimos, con la ayuda de la comunidad, poder juntar el dinero que se necesitaba para regresar a mis padres a Brooklyn. Pero sí me gustaría que supieran que todavía no se ha terminado. Tenemos mucho que luchar y yo y mis hermanos no nos vamos a dar por vencidos. Mi hija y yo no vamos a saber si cualquier cosa les pasa a mis padres, no vamos a poder seguir adelante sin ellos. Más que nadie, porque mi hija y yo nada más tenemos a mis padres y a mis hermanos. That's it. Solamente somos nosotros, gracias a la comunidad, a nuestros amigos, a mis amigos. Y lo que sí mencioné y quiero que sepan es que estoy muy orgullosa de mis papás. El martes llegaron en la mañana, 4 de la mañana llegaron y estaban muy cansados, pero ayer ellos decidieron a las 5 de la mañana a pararse y luchar, a caminar con la organización Make the Road. Ellos estuvieron ahí, los apoyaron y yo me di cuenta, sí, una cosa es que no lo digan y ya estamos felices ahorita unos días, pero yo vi que mi papá y mamá no son los mismos. Todos estos años que mi padre ha estado en este país, yo nunca lo he visto como lo vi ayer. En 23 años que mi papá está en este país, él nunca ha cometido un crimen, nunca ha tenido un problema con la policía, no estaba haciendo nada, estaba apoyando a la organización de ayer por la misma situación. Los padres y los hijos tenemos que estar unidos. La familia necesita estar unidos. En todo apoyamos. Y yo vi a mi papá que no era el mismo. Yo nunca lo veíamos llorar. Nunca. Ahora está espantados. No es lo mismo. Estamos en casa, pero no es lo mismo. Y ellos necesitan mucha ayuda. Y los vamos a ayudar. Igual mis hermanos y yo siempre creíamos que todo iba a estar bien. En Brooklyn crecimos en una casa muy hermosa que mis padres siempre trabajaron para darnos un hogar hermoso. Y el 4 de julio fue la primera vez que yo viví discriminación, yo viví eso. Y yo voy a hablar de eso porque yo estuve ahí y yo vi cómo nos trataron y yo siempre pensé que estaba protegida y ese día no. Estamos muy contentos de estar aquí. Gracias por venir y la batalla no ha terminado. Vamos a seguir luchando para que mis padres sigan con nosotros. Muchas gracias.
So we will take a few questions. We were not going to be doing one-on-ones after this. we want to make sure that the family has time to itself, but we will take a few questions. Please keep in mind we're not going to go into details of the legal case, but if folks have questions, we're happy to take them and I can triage. ¿Se siente cómodo? ¿Sí? ¿Sí, no? So the question, just do you want to just say it so folks know what question she's answering? Y si quieres lo de mi ponente, está bien. That's it, you could interpret? Okay.
Yo no sé si sepan o tienen entendimiento de que 2 semanas antes de que me detuvieran, yo tuve una operación del corazón. Por supuesto no me sentí bien. Yo hablé y les dije que yo necesitaba mi medicamento.
I don't know if you know, but 2 weeks prior to being detained, I had a surgery. And once I was in there, I told them that I needed my medication.
Y pues por un día no me lo dieron. Yo les expliqué que la cardióloga que me atendió me dijo que tenía que hacerlo, tomármela sin la pastilla, sin dejar de tomarla.
I told them that I needed to take my medication, that it was a medication that I needed to take daily, but they didn't listen.
Y pues sinceramente, discúlpenme, pero no me siento bien. En otra ocasión seguiré contándoles el tema. Gracias.
I'm sorry, but I don't feel well. Maybe in another occasion I will continue sharing my experience.
Are you good to take a couple questions? So let's give the parents a little time. If we have any questions that Perla can answer, she can take a couple of questions. Go ahead. We got 1, 2, 3.
You started out by sort of laying out the facts.
Yep.
I just wanted to make sure that we had a good understanding of essentially why this arrest happened. In other words, the Border Patrol has said that your parents, Perla, told them that they were in the country illegally. Is that true?
So what we can share as of right now is that we know that when the Silva family arrived at Fort Drum Military Base, they presented a form of identification that they had presented on numerous other occasions at other military bases, including here in New York, and it was not accepted. They then asked for a second form of identification, and upon that moment, that is when they called Customs and Border Protection, and they were taken into their custody and ultimately into an ICE facility. Go ahead. Okay. Entonces lo que sabemos es que, sorry, I didn't do that before. Lo que sabemos es que la familia Silva llegó a la base militar de Fort Drum el 4 de julio. Presentaron una identificación, el mismo identificación que habían presentado en varias ocasiones anteriores en bases militares, inclusive aquí en el estado de Nueva York, y no lo aceptaron. Pidieron otro tipo de identificación, ellos lo presentaron, otra vez lo rechazaron y fue en ese momento que ellos llamaron a CBP o Customs and Border Protection, los agentes de la frontera, que lo llevaron a un centro de detención de ICE. I had another question here.
I just want to confirm the next step. So
Yep.
are they still at risk of deportation and is the next operation here?
So, and I'll do this in English and Spanish. So the family is still fighting its case. There's not a scheduled date as of now. One thing that we can share with the media is that the family, now that they're back here in New York City, an option that they have is to request a change of venue so that the case be heard here in New York City instead of having to go back upstate so that the family can remain together. So it would be the next hearing would be to hear the case from an immigration judge. Okay. Entonces lo que está diciendo es que el próximo paso, hasta ahora no hay una fecha para audiencia. Lo que sí, la familia tiene la opción ahora que están juntos aquí en la ciudad, siendo de la ciudad, de pedir que se mueve el caso, la jurisdicción aquí a la ciudad. Entonces ese es un paso que la familia está evaluando y por ser así, hay la próxima audiencia que sería aquí en la ciudad de Nueva York. We had another question over here, or did you just need it in Spanish as well? Okay. Any other questions for Perla specifically?
And can you also just talk about how all this money was raised?
Sure. Do you want to talk about that? Go ahead.
Thank you. So I had started the GoFundMe. They had no idea for exactly even if we were going to get a bond hearing. It was me that started the GoFundMe for attorneys and everything that I pictured. We've never been in this situation. Nobody ever had to bail anybody out or any arrest, so I didn't know what to do. And I said, I know we're going to need help. We're not all in the financially position to call any lawyer and to his needs. So I did that, and then it was everybody at GoFundMe who was able to help us raise the $20,000.
And did you have to put in any money on your own? You were able to get all the money?
We did. It was like a it was like a, I don't know how to explain it, but it was, the rules of GoFundMe was very difficult, so
Maybe just, if it's helpful for folks, maybe just share how you feel about so many people coming and contributing and getting the $20,000.
but yeah, the point is, my whole family, we told them while they were inside, don't worry, we were able to raise it, and we were just all very pleased and thankful that there were so many people that it wasn't about the amount, it was just the sharing our story and hearing us, and they were able to help us come up with the $20,000.
¿Lo puedes decir en español?
Oh, disculpe. El GoFundMe fue la razón que decidí de hacerlo. Decidí hacer el GoFundMe porque yo sé que no estuvimos en esta situación, no sabíamos cómo ahorrar para el dinero, y nos ayudó mucho, pues no era de cuánto la gente daba, era de toda la gente que se interesó en el caso, que nos ayudó, y todos pudieron cooperar y nos ayudaron a conseguir los $20,000.
Primero decías que tu familia tiene recobrado la esperanza. Cuéntanos en qué momento perdiste la esperanza. So your family has hope, you said. When was it that you lost hope during this period?
That's a good question, because I'll say disappointed. I was heartbroken on 4th of July. I couldn't believe that the country that we love and that this is our country. So we were I was shocked. So I was at that moment. But at the same time, I know what happened, and I knew that this was not right. It's not something that somebody told me. I was there. So again, I didn't lose hope, because I knew what was said and what was done to my parents was not right. So I never lost the hope. I know they're going to stay with us, and I know I have all the hope. Oh, I didn't say. El 4 de julio fue que sí perdí la esperanza, porque de lo que en el momento había pasado, nunca habíamos pasado algo así. Estuve muy decepcionada en lo que nos había pasado en este hermoso país que queremos mi familia y yo. Estaba muy sorprendida, muy decepcionada, pero nunca perdí la fe. No perdí, porque yo sé, yo fui la que vi y escuché todo. Yo estuve ahí, yo dije, no, esto no está bien, esto no es justo lo que le hicieron a mis padres, y fue por eso que yo no perdí la fe desde el 4 de julio. Yes, ma'am.
I was going to ask, you spoke about the event and what happened. Were you scared as well, as much as your daughter in the car? Were you fearful? Did you feel afraid?
Yeah, I did. That was the first time in my life I feared. I have never even been intimidated by the cops. I will call the police in any situation. I feel safe. That was the first time, yes. I felt very scared, and the first thing that came to my mind was my daughter.
¿Quieres decir en español?
Oh, disculpe. You gonna say her question in Spanish?
No, it's fine. They understand.
Oh. Sí, fue la primera vez que yo estuve en esa situación, la primera vez que estuve muy espantada, todo me cruzó la mente. Nunca había pasado algo así, siempre estuve protegida, nunca me intimidaron la policía, siempre yo les llamo, me siento muy segura con la comunidad, con la policía, con el gobierno. Y fue la primera vez que sí sentí miedo, y más porque pensé en mi hija, yo en esa situación.
So we'll take one more question, and then it's hot back here, so we want to make sure the family's okay. Any other questions? Okay. So thank you to the members of the press. Thank you, obviously, to the family and to the members of the community who've come out today. We're gonna, if we could actually just clear, if we could clear a path just on these podiums so the family can come out the way they came in. Give me 1 sec. Y vamos a entrar. Can you help just in front? They'll need to move their tripod. Vamos a caminar al mismo sitio. De hecho, vamos a salir un poco más lejos. Hay algunos que van a grabar mientras que ustedes vayan saliendo. ¿Está bien? Vamos a caminar lo mismo. Déjenme ir enfrente. Y eso era de tu hija. ¿Sí? Okay. I'll walk ahead and then I'll tell you when we're good to go. Okay?